Hi, it's Monique. Visit my website daytimevegan.com for a ton of vegan breakfast, lunch, and dinner recipes. Like, no one cares about getting blood work every year and your amount of calcium and stuff you take. Like, no one cares about that until someone goes vegan. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh my gosh, but what about your blood work? But what about your calcium and your vitamin this and your vitamin that? This book is so good. I showed it in one of my other What I Eat in a Day videos, and I'm just about done with it. So this is crispy air-fried cauliflower steak with a mushroom peppercorn white gravy, some cabbage, the best cabbage ever. I'm gonna have to do a recipe video because it's only 2 ingredients. I never thought I would have good cabbage that didn't have meat in it, like smoked turkey. I grew up having smoked turkey wings in my cabbage, and I like this cabbage better, and it's 2 ingredients. And then I have roasted potatoes. Hello. So today I wanted to talk about this new trend, or whatever you want to call it, with the ex-vegans, the ex-vegan trend. And I feel like this trend that's happening, it's a great time for me to explain the daytime vegan concept. This video might be a little choppy because I don't want it to be too long. I don't even know what I'm going to say, so I might have to like cut out a lot. But I did want to take this opportunity to explain the daytime vegan concept, because what I'm noticing, first of all, I got and I still get a lot of slack and hate from vegans for being a vegan or a plant-based eater, whatever you want to call me, who promotes a non-vegan lifestyle. If you all don't know what daytime vegan means, it's a concept and a way of eating that actually helped me transition to be 100% plant-based. I started eating vegan during the day, plant-based during the day. So my breakfast, my lunch, my snacks in between, everything before dinner was all plant-based and mostly homemade. And then for dinner, I would have seafood because I didn't eat chicken or beef or pork or anything like that. So I would eat seafood, and I was planning on living that way for the rest of my life, but then eventually I just stopped enjoying seafood and I just craved plant foods more, and I listened to my body, and I went 100% plant-based. Unexpectedly, that was not my goal at all, and I've been loving it ever since. Like, I don't crave animal products at all. And one of the reasons, there are several reasons why I promoted the daytime vegan lifestyle, and one of them was because I'm logical, and I know, it's not my opinion, I can say as a fact, the entire world will never be plant-based. The entire world will never be vegan. It's never gonna happen. It's just not logical. The only way that would happen is if something happened to all the animals on Earth or something, they all got contaminated, or who knows, I don't know. Something crazy and drastic that forced everyone to be plant-based. So I knew that the whole world would never be plant-based, but I feel like a lot of people would be open to cutting back on the amount of meat and animal products that they eat. You know, you tell them they don't have to 100% give it up, but just give up most of it. You know, you can still have it sometimes, but just eat less of it. They might be more open to that. And I have found that non-vegans are more open to that. A lot of my following and supporters are a lot of non-vegans who message me and told me how much they appreciate me being open and not like forcing veganism on them, and showing them this new concept where they can still have the animal products if they like that, but still eat more plant foods. Because if you cut out most meats in your diet, most animal products, but you still have it sometimes, for those of you who are not vegan, don't ever let a vegan tell you that you can't help the planet or the animals by cutting out animal products but still eating some of it. Like, some people go from eating bacon and sausage and eggs and milk for breakfast. For snack, they're having yogurt or turkey sandwiches or salad with meat. For lunch, they have like meat, animal snacks, like animal product snacks, yogurt, beef jerky, whatever. Like, people eat a lot of animal products throughout the day. No one's gonna sit here and tell me that if you cut all of that out and the only animal products you have each day is maybe a little piece of fish or a little piece of chicken, and you cut out all that other stuff, no one can tell me or you that you're not making a difference. That still makes a difference. Every little bit counts. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. Every little bit counts. You cutting out animal products for the majority of your day can help the animals, it can help the planet, and of course it can help your health. So that's one of the reasons why I'm a plant-based eater who promotes a non-plant-based lifestyle, because I'm more realistic and I think that every little bit counts. And if a lot of people can just eat less animal products, we can do a lot of good in this world. And as far as all of these ex-vegans, you know, these big time ex-vegans going back to eating animal products, you know, they say that they're having health issues, vitamin D deficiency, B12 deficiency. I don't know if they know that a lot of non-vegans, a lot of meat eaters have those deficiencies as well. Like, eating meat isn't really it's not a guarantee that your health issues are gonna get fixed just because you went back to eating meat, because a lot of meat eaters have deficiencies as well. And it really bothers me. Like, no one cares about getting blood work every year and your amount of calcium and stuff you take. Like, no one cares about that until someone goes vegan, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh my gosh, but what about your blood work? But what about your calcium and your vitamin this and your vitamin that? And it's like, did you care about that? Do you know how many deficiencies meat eaters have? But no one talks about that. No one talks about that. They only care when we cut out animal products. Then people start caring, which is really interesting, because vitamin deficiencies, they're not one-sided. Vitamin deficiencies can happen to anyone, no matter how healthy you eat or unhealthy you eat or whatever. You can have some type of vitamin deficiency. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to speak on specific people's issues, but one thing I have noticed, which a lot of people have said, is that a lot of these non-vegans were very purist. Not all of them, but they were like purist vegans. They were almost obsessed with eating perfectly. And there is no perfect diet. There is no perfect way to eat. We can just do our best. But they were such purists. Like, a lot of these people, I noticed, they would just have like smoothies and fruit all day. And then they'd have like a big salad for dinner with veggies and stuff, cooked veggies. And even before the whole ex-vegan trend started happening, like, I stopped watching a lot of vegans on YouTube because to me they weren't healthy. They didn't eat very healthy. I don't think it's healthy to sit around eating fruit all day and then have a big salad with a few cooked veggies. Or some people don't even have any cooked veggies. The raw veganism, that's a whole nother story. Like, do whatever works for you, but I'm not about that raw vegan life. I don't think that's the healthiest diet for the planet at all. And I'm not gonna lie, when I first started getting into healthy eating, I almost got into that purist lifestyle. Like, I almost did it. I was gonna do the raw vegan for the day, most of the day, and then have a cooked meal at night. And I was making like every single thing from scratch, all of my sauces, like everything from scratch, no processed foods at all. And I haven't gone away from that too much, but I do eat processed foods more now. Like, you saw this in one of my other what I eat in a day videos, my Lara bars. I would have never eaten these back in the day, and they're not even that bad. They don't even have bad ingredients. They only have a handful of ingredients in them. But back in the day, I would be like, oh my gosh, no, it comes in a package. You know, I can't eat this. But I wasn't really feeling my best when I was eating that way. And I didn't blame it on being plant-based. I didn't keep going at it for years like other people did. They don't feel well, but they keep doing it for years. It doesn't take long. Like, as soon as I feel my body's off, I'm like, no, what's happening? Let me reevaluate. Let me assess what I've been doing differently and see if I change some of those things, if something else happens. Like, I didn't blame it on veganism. I was like, maybe I shouldn't do this purist lifestyle. Maybe that's not for me. So I slowly started incorporating a few plant-based processed foods like that Lara bar, or maybe I'll do a video on like what type of non-whole plant-based foods, like what type of packaged foods I eat. It's not a ton, but ever since I incorporated some other things in my diet, and I didn't make this such like a I don't know the word for that, just like a militant like type of lifestyle, I started to feel better. I just got a vegan pizza. I will show it to you guys. This pizza here, Daiya. I love these things. I only have them about once or twice a month, and not even every month. But back when I first started going plant-based, I would have never looked at this. I would have been like, this equals death. Processed foods. This is vegan, dairy-free, soy-free, gluten-free, all the frees. And I still would have been like, no, I can't eat this at all. But now if I want it a couple times a month, I eat the pizza. I'm not a purist. I think this whole purist mindset has really screwed up a lot of plant-based eaters. I think we need to find balance in all things, in all aspects of our life. I don't know why when people find something that we believe deeply in, we kind of go extremist with it. Like, I have a lot of beliefs, different beliefs, but I always try to be balanced with it. Like, I don't want to go extreme, like be extreme lax or extreme militant. Like, I want to be in the middle. And I think the whole purist mindset of having every single meal be completely from scratch, and you can never have a vegan, gluten-free pizza sometimes, you can never have a Lara bar sometimes. I think that mindset screws a lot of people up. But like I said before, I don't know why people go back to animal products. I'm not judging them. It's not that huge of a deal for me. I am more plant-based than vegan, but I don't really care about labels. Like, vegans hate when plant-based eaters call themselves, my phone. Like, vegans hate when plant-based eaters call themselves vegans, and they need to look at the bigger picture. Labels don't matter. What matters is what you do. Your actions are what matters, not what you label yourself. So I think if we all could just be a little more balanced and stop being so extreme. For any of you all who are watching this who are not vegan, you don't have to be extreme. Don't let all these ex-vegan YouTubers scare you into thinking you're gonna get all of these deficiencies and you're gonna feel horrible if you go vegan. I feel great. And I think that's because I quickly learned that purist mindset is not the best mindset. The extremist mindset is never the best, in my opinion. It's just whatever it is, whatever topic you're talking about, the extremist mindset isn't the best. Okay, I really feel like I rambled. Hopefully I didn't. But to conclude, the main points of this little session of mine, one is to explain why I promote Daytime Vegan, and I hope I explained that well. It's because I feel that the daytime vegan lifestyle is more enticing to non-vegans. I think they'll be more open to it, and you never know, they could be like me and choose to be a daytime vegan, and then they'll naturally transition into a 100% vegan or 100% plant-based eater. But that's the reason why I promote daytime vegan. I think that cutting out animal products, even if it's not 100%, I feel like you can still do a lot of good in this world and good for your health, and you should never let any extremist vegan tell you otherwise. The second point of this video is just to remind you that meat eaters have vitamin deficiencies too. You know, I don't think vegans have any more deficiency than non-vegans. I just think that it's highlighted more when it's a vegan because so many people are against veganism for whatever reason. They think it's like so unhealthy. But just remember that a lot of people have vitamin deficiencies. Just do what you can. Of course, you know, be healthy and try to fix those deficiencies. But I'm not someone who's gonna get blood work every other second of my life just because I'm vegan, because non-vegans don't have to do that, so what in the world, you know? And the third point of this video is try not to have an extremist, purist mindset when it comes to eating healthy. And really when it comes to most of your beliefs, you know, whatever you believe in. I know sometimes we can just feel so strongly about something and then we just gotta push it on the whole world. And that's really not always the best. You know, I've been like that before and I'm constantly working to change that about myself and be more tolerant and open-minded and inclusive to others. So, you know, just try not to have that extremist, purist mindset. Be easy and balanced on yourself. And you'll find that eating healthy long-term is a lot easier when you're easy on yourself and you give yourself room to, you know, like make mistakes, or not even make mistakes, to just do something that's not the right thing to do. Eat something unhealthy every now and then, but then go back to eating your normal healthy lifestyle, you know? Try to be balanced. So I think those are the main points. Yeah, those are the main 3 points of this little session of mine. Yeah, but for now I'm about to heat up some Indian food. I'll show it to you and I will see you later. Bye. And this is what I'm about to eat. Some eggplant potato curry and chana masala with rice. I had more. This might not look like much food, but I actually had a huge plate, like twice this size, a little bit ago. But I forgot to film it because I was super hungry and I annihilated that entire plate. And now I'm having the rest of it. This is what's left. And it is delicious. So a few days ago, I made my chocolatey fudge brownie cake that I showed you in a few videos ago. I will leave the link if you don't know what recipe I'm talking about. I've made this cake like 3 times at least since posting that recipe video. And I have found a new way to eat this cake. It's been my favorite new way. So let me show you. So I like to take pieces of the cake and break it up into my bowl. And I eat it like cereal. And I put milk over it. This is some homemade cashew milk. And I will leave the link to making your own homemade milk as well. I'll leave that link. I never buy store-bought plant-based milk. And I just pour it like cereal. And I like to do this, like I would do this if I had some vegan gluten-free cookies, cake, brownies, like any sweet thing. Try just breaking it up into pieces and putting it in milk and eating it like cereal. And it's just it's just a fun way to eat your dessert. If you have not made this cake, please make it. It's delicious. I've gotten a lot of good reviews from people who tried it out. Alrighty. I think this is all I'm gonna eat. The last thing I'm gonna eat. So today I had the crispy cauliflower steaks with cabbage and potatoes. I had 2 plates of Indian food, the eggplant potato curry and the chickpeas. I had that twice. I'm having this. I might have some toast with jam in a little bit. If I do, I will show you. If not, then I will see you in the next one.